Coming up next on This Week in Torrance, healthcare is on the minds of most Americans. We'll tell you what new reform may mean for some seniors.
Then we'll tell you why these cute creatures need protection after the Easter holiday.
Plus, we'll explain why English only is important to an upcoming performance.
And women can learn to protect themselves with practical tips from the Torrance Police Department. These stories and much more are just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun.
And I'm Ben McCain. Thanks for joining us. California's birth rate is down. That's according to a new study released by the Pew Research Center. The nearly 3% drop from 2007 to 2008 is part of a downward trend happening across the country. And the nationwide recession may be the cause. Researchers have found that as housing prices decreased, so did the number of new babies born over a year-long period in 2007. Arizona and Mississippi are the only two states with higher drops than California, and the decrease may continue for some time. Almost 15% of Americans say they will wait until after the recession to have a child.
After a week off, we have some highlights from the most recent City Council meeting. April 11th through the 17th will be National Library Week in Torrance. Council is encouraging all residents to explore the Torrance public libraries and to thank library workers, especially on April 13th, which has been declared National Library Workers Day. The week of April 11th is also Safety Seat Checkup Week in Torrance. Since the #1 preventable cause of death among infants and small children is auto collision, the city is encouraging parents to learn about the correct and consistent use of seat belts and safety seats. Later, Friends of Torrance Animals presented animal control with a check for over $4,000. The money will be used to purchase a new storage shed for records, equipment, dog food, and other items. And the North Branch of the Torrance Library will soon get larger by about 400 square feet. Council approved a $285,000 plan to enclose the library's outside area, which isn't used much because of the noise from Artesia Boulevard. The city had originally hoped to expand the library further by including a police substation, but federal matching funds did not come through. North is the last renovation in the city's library improvement project.
Searching for eggs and eating candy are just two Easter traditions, and Torrance kids gathered for another tradition, the chance to see a furry, buck-toothed creature. But just who is this mysterious bunny? Reporter Margaret Sharp investigates.
Some jumped in joy while others cried. Either way, the reaction was crazed excitement, all for the Easter bunny.
Once that rabbit comes out, they freak out. It's pretty fun just to see the reaction on all of their faces.
Parents and kids came out to the Breakfast with the Bunny event to catch their glimpse of that special bunny.
What are you going to do when you see him?
I'm going to hug him and take a pizza.
Yeah, what are you going to do when you see him?
Same thing.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
All this excitement for a celebrity that, come to think of it, we don't know much about. For example, where does this mysterious bunny live?
Easter bunny lives in Easter. I think he lives in a forest.
In a tree.
In a tree?
Or in a hole.
Easterland.
And another issue comes to mind. Easter is only one day, so what's this guy doing the rest of the year?
Get store eggs for Easter.
He jumps out of the forest to a house and puts some eggs. Work hard.
Adding to the intrigue is that Mr. Bunny travels with his own personal bodyguard.
As you see, when he was coming in, all the kids are running after him, and everyone wants to say hi to him, but we gotta make sure we keep it orderly fashion here, and not everyone mobs on him.
While the mystery of the bunny remains, kids had a good time partying with this elusive character.
So from what we know, Mr. Bunny may live in the forest or possibly a place called Easterland. Either way, the Easter Bunny is obviously a man of mystery. For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Margaret Sharp.
Thank you, Margaret. And the Breakfast with the Bunny event is sponsored annually by the city's Community Services Department. Coming up, we'll tell you why some families have buyer's remorse after the Easter holiday.
But first, here's the current temperature outside.